Greetings, Shelpers. Welcome to the first stream of Evil West. I am always Chaluka Turtle. And I played this a while ago on my own time, but I'm not going to remember it. I wish I would, but as far as like what to... Yeah, okay, so we're going to have an interesting time here. We're going to put us on 3. And the game is going to be on story, of course. True death is off. Skill multipliers is on. Okay, the game needs the player with the most important skills. You can just carry. Okay, I think we're fine. Assisted combat, definitely assisted. Let's see. There we go. Gamma, auto scale. Subtitles are on. I don't think I can scale them exactly, and we're gonna say new game. So I'm gonna need to zoom in sometimes, so forgive me for this.
Fathers, dark forces have been preying on America. As the fight against these vampires continued,
yeah, it's a vampire Wild West thing.
People with remarkable skills. The agent's duty is to protect ordinary people from the forces of evil.
Goes Red. We're in a B-style horror movie. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like zoom in sometimes because when they tell you like what buttons to push, it's not that great as far as the sizing goes. But we'll see what we can do. I was okay until we got to the minecart part of this game, and then I kind of sort of got my ass kicked. Husband and I were doing it together, so could be interesting, but I'm gonna play this as far as I can, as long as I can. That's currently the goal, because I did like it. Should be wearing chaps then. Well, he's not lying there. But yeah, at first when I was playing this, I'm like, is it zombies? Is it werewolves?
All over a train carriage. I know how to shape an explosion, Edgar.
Yeah, they're gonna literally blow the bridge, which is not the most effective thing, as far as if you want to keep using the damn thing.
Wait for it. Now!
Yeah, not well. It's very Undead Redemption, I guess.
Arrow's not gonna
How are you, Shy Guy? How has your week been?
Arrow can suck my dick. He's the Secretary of War, not the Secretary of Bridges.
The Secretary of War can suck your dick then? No, I'm kidding. It's just... I don't like the Secretary of War either, to be fair. So yeah, you're this guy named Jesse. Rentier. Oh, and things will light up and tell you where they are, so... If you're the kind of person that doesn't like yellow paint or things lighting up to tell you where to go, probably don't play on assisted. I'm not sure if assisted is actually what does it for me, because I've never played on unassisted on this game, but yeah. And we're gonna play as easy as frickin' pie. Oh, good. I've been very busy this week so far. I have a month of Canva Pro, so this whole month I've been trying to get like stuff for my model and like new accessories, and the new overlays from Canva Pro, and I've tried to get stuff for my in-person life as well. Like I have an in-person blog that I'm totally redoing the look of, and it's really different, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. Okay, some places allow you to do certain actions, walk towards it, and press A, okay? Whee! I do like swings. I would just swing up there all day. Yeah, you need money for upgrades in this game, so... And this is not open world. So, that's actually helpful. And you can run with the pressing the stick like most action games. So... for this or the blog? Because this is what I'm going to be using for a while. Okay, every wears a steel fist. Melee can be chained, so R1. Yep, that's what we're doing so far is R1. Yeah, but... Okay, so the width is kind of shitty. Because I had to redo my width over and over again. Yeah, they have a book with like lore and stuff if you want to just like look at the different like animals of the lore. Because it literally goes like that, but you don't have to. I need to put my screen back though. But yeah, I think it's the look I'm going to go with. It's very different. I used to have a darker theme, let's say, on my blog. And I would say a lot brighter, and I don't know how I feel about that. Okay, evade enemy attacks, tap A to dodge. A to dodge, okay, and double tap A to roll, okay. Alright, so it's A to dodge, R1 to attack so far. Alright, there we go. R1 to attack, goddammit. There we go. Very bloody. I need to redo some of my blog's individualized pages because since I messed with the width, it kind of fucked up my formatting. Plus, I added new fonts and shit. So, all right. Yeah, so anyway, that's a funny story because last night I was trying to get everything laid out on my blog. And it would, like, it doesn't, as I was working on my tablet, I don't really see what it looks like on the computer. And then here I went to redo the, yeah, they're a little alcove sometimes with money. So I went to redo the stuff where I could redo the header on my blog, because I wanted to do the background header, text, all the fun stuff. There we go. And I was working at it for like 4 fucking hours.
1857, 1864, 1881. Arranged in order of vintage like fine wines.
So I actually worked on the header for like trying to get everything ready for like hours and stuff. And I worked for like 4 hours last night before bed. And I could not get the header to resize. I could not get it to upload. It was a pain in the booty. I just don't know if the blog, like, fits me now. I don't know.
Boy, you better make all this worth our time, Chester.
Like, I liked the darker theme before, but it's been like 8-10 years or some shit since I redid it. And since I have Canva Pro, I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna get some use out of this bitch. So I'm like, I'm finally redoing it, you know, now that my book is out, was out last year. Might have another book out. Okay, I'm gonna have to zoom in. Forgive me for anybody who doesn't like to see this. Okay, press the right bumper while dodging forward to close the gap. Oh god, this is one of the harder ones for me. Okay. Press right bumper. Yeah, well, that is certainly a choice. Okay. I can literally keep punching them in the skull like that. Okay, so that is what you're supposed to do. That is the lunge. Yep. Alrighty. Not bad. That is the lunge I'm doing. Okay, so I am learning slowly. healing. Okay. The medical dispenser built in the gauntlet can be used to heal with short recharging downtime after each use. Press B to heal. Okay, I don't need to do that yet. Will it let me go without doing that? Because I would rather be much more injured before then. Fine.
That felt good.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna let me do that without it. So yeah, I've been actually working on getting my blog up and running, and it wouldn't let me do anything. Well, here husband's like, let me try it. Let me try it on the computer. Well, wouldn't you fucking know? It worked fine on the computer. Absolutely fine. I was a little bit testy about that. Something that took me 4 hours to dick with, he got all my files and was able to do it in like 20 minutes, if that. Most enemies can be uppercut with a powerful gauntlet attack. Hold the right bumper for an uppercut. Keep hitting the enemy with the right bumper to keep it airborne, okay? So we gotta hold the bumper. And then we can juggle. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, I could. I'm gonna do that. You know, I had the blog in like, I want to say I've had it since 2010. But I could be wrong about that. 2010, 2012. Somewhere in there. I think it was 2010 though. And I had it set up originally as a base blog. And then I redid it when I found out I could use, I think I did the header with PicMonkey. I don't know if you know the site. And then, now that I have Canva Pro, I'm doing it again. And I was so upset last night because I'm like, I don't know if it looks like what I want. And I couldn't get it to stop tiling in the back because the blog makes it so the backgrounds can only be so big, right? Makes sense. If it's too large, you can't use it as far as file size as a background for your blog. So, bah. So I'm redoing the page. Like the pages on the blog now to like make it more varied as far as like text and whatnot, but I could always redo it again. But I have spent so many hours and I'm just like, I want this fucking shit over. And I literally spent most of the day doing it. But like an hour and a half before stream, husband was like, okay, let's like play Stardew or something. Because I was like all day long. I'm doing so much work for so many hours, I actually have headaches now. Okay, hold the bumper to uppercut an enemy and follow it up with a cannonball punch. Cannonball enemies can be killed by environmental hazards. Okay. So hold up and right bumper to uppercut an enemy and follow it up. Okay, well this is the spiking them, which is hard. Okay. Okay, that's not gonna help me. I have to hold forward. Okay, hold forward. Eh. Yeah, the jumping up I think is what I'm supposed to do, but I can't knock it into a hazard for shit. There we go. Okay, that was the first one. There we go. Yeah, they set up the hazards sometimes for you to kill them. So. I didn't aim it at the right spot though. Oh well. Any more? Probably. There we go. I didn't aim it at the right spot, damn it, but... Yeah, so... I mean, I like it better in a few ways. One, the text is bigger. And I'm a fan of bigger text for reasons, so that helps. But yeah, husband, I actually made it so that, for one thing... Okay, so this is a don't do what I did. For one thing, I tried to make it a PNG as a background. And what I had to do was do a high-res JPEG. Enemy special attacks are deadly and unstoppable. I have to click down what? No? Hold on, please. I have to click down R to interrupt. Oh god, okay, hold on. Hi, just 1 second, I'm zoomed in, okay. Oh yeah, my little kick. I remember kicking people in the balls. There we go. I remember kicking people in the balls, okay. Then I can hit them. Ouch. Okay. How do we do the execution again? Okay. Approach the glowing yellow enemy and press right bumper for the final blow. So all this is right bumper still. There we go.
You're over, pal.
Yeah, that fills up my extra stuff. Yeah, they give you lore for every enemy type and shit. You fill up your monster book. That's an invisible wall. Okay. Somewhere I cannot go, so we're just gonna go over here.
Great, more ticks.
Yeah, that's what he calls them, vampires. So yeah, I do think I'm pretty over it though, as far as like almost done with it. So I'm happy that I'm almost done with it. I mean that's but yeah, it was like totally different. Now it's like softer. I don't know. There are pluses and minuses to the new look. I'm getting my ass handed to me. Ouch. Shit. Oh my god, he can. That is a huge ass weapon, dude. I am not dying here, okay? There we go. Slice. So I'm almost done with that. I got all the accessories for my little turtle here, which is nice. I'm very grateful that I got all the accessories done. I'm gonna try to get more overlays done for holidays, because when I had Canva Pro last time, I actually was ridiculous, didn't check them out on the computer, and found out like my logo and shit was like exceptionally blurry. So because of that, I have to redo all of my holiday overlays. Thank you. Yeah, most of my background is taken up by the TV. I know some people are like, you know, you paid for your model, like make that shit front and center, but I don't know, like I do on the videos more because I don't have the overlay, but for the most part I feel like if I'm doing something for y'all, playing a game or whatever, you should be able to see what it is I'm doing clearly. Like, say you came by because you're like, oh my god, Evil West, I love Evil West. And then, like, my fucking fat-ass model is in the way because I made her, like, 3/4 of the screen. You're gonna be like, where is the gameplay? It's kind of like when you used to see certain e-girls playing Mario Kart, and, like, they would have their underwear on but have their legs spread and then the TV, like, really small as they were playing Mario Kart. And it's like, well, I know what you're actually advertising, and it ain't no Mario Kart. So,
Christ. Worst damn barbecue ever.
oops, what is this? Oh, money, yes. Oh no, just
first class and responsible for the biggest delivery and gathering history. Remember when the dream of attending the gathering was just that? Wishful thinking. But I am on my way, soon to be hobnobbing with the creme de la creme.
But yeah, I tried to make her a little bit bigger without like flooding the screen or overflowing it.
This is where it
I try to make the turtle just still in the corner.
one being catered to by human douchebags like you. That's it for now.
When I used to have my model on the bottom, I felt like it was too small.
This up. Yours truly, Chester, the catering king.
Yeah, Chester is a vampire, the guy we're going after. Spoiler alert. And of course, we're finding him in the dead of night. And I'm starting to see more discourse again about the whole, you should look like your model. Yeah, okay, no. My model is not a representation of myself that way. I think your model doesn't have to be. If you want it to be you, great, more power to you. I've had it done multiple ways. As a matter of fact, in my personal life, I use a model that looks nothing like a turtle because reasons. I'm hoping this is the correct way. I didn't walk across this before, so. I think he blew up the bridge a little too well, this guy. The Rentier revolver. Okay, hold on. They're trying to tell me how to use it now. I think this is an art trigger one. Handy, fast, and reliable. Hold RT for fanning and tap RT for a single shot. Okay, yep. This is our auto gun.
Now that's what I call a game changer.
Welcome to America, dipshit. Are you my neighbors? No, I'm kidding. Alright. Yeah, you can get people out of your reach then. Yeah, it is for fun. I think where this started, I don't remember what prompted it now, but I do remember what happened last time was that there were female VTubers, and it was female VTubers, who were found to be fat or not what people call pretty enough or whatever it was. Some kind of fucking beauty standard bullshit. And the guys felt, and it was men, and it was their male followers who felt betrayed because she was lying to them. So the person I think they were being a little too interested in a specific VTuber, and that had led to them being interested in what she really looked like. And when they realized that she was, you know, not the dream girl with the double G's and purple blonde fucking raspberry hair and like green blue fucking aurora eyes, they were like, but my fantasy. And I'm just like, no, not your fantasy. Like a lot of these women, they don't even want like the thirst trap bullshit. Okay, I can go back that way. It must be this way then. And like, if you are the type of VTuber who,
I bet one good punch could get me through.
oh yeah, I have to hold my punches now, I think. But if you're the kind of female VTuber or any kind of VTuber who's like, yeah, I want to be like a fantasy for people, sure, why not? But that's the thing about, you know, everything is that everybody's on board with it. Well, if you're gonna make somebody the subject of your desire, one, don't pull them into it if you know they wouldn't be accepting. Two, it's not your job to police who looks like what, if that makes sense. Like, I gotta tell you, I'm gonna ruin all your immersions. I'm not a turtle. I'm not. I know. Everybody's waiting on me and is like, you would be the best turtle. Yeah, exactly. And I don't understand how some of these people can think that somebody with like their hair is literally like split down the middle and one side is like half red, the other side is half purple. They have heterochromia, red and white eyes. You know, they have like ankles the size of a fucking twig, but tits 3 times bigger than their head. I mean, yeah, that's realistic, right? Oh, by the way, most anime models have no noses. So, about that. Did I just walk around in a big old circle? I think I just walked around in a big old circle I done walked around. Although I think this is where we came from. I have no idea anymore. Oh, yeah, I have to pull that down. Okay. I did, because I was supposed to do this instead. Whoopsers. Well, good thing I figured that out. But yeah, I'm sorry that most people don't look like their models. Most people don't want to. And that's fine too. Like the whole point is fun and fantasy, and you know, it's kind of like the related issue with like certain VTubers when people find out they have a partner, how fucking angry they get. Like some of their fans and followers, even the ones that aren't doing like sexual content or flirty content, because they, you know, some of their viewers, they get a little extreme. And they are like, why aren't you with me? Why did you make me believe you were single? Some women are told, especially women VTubers, are told not to tell people they're single. And it reminds me of like the old days when like actors would pretend they were single even though they were like happily married for like 10 years or whatever. Yeah. Here's the thing though, if you're using a VTuber for escape, it's still not, most VTubers are not a fully authentic experience as far as like telling you everything in their heart or their mind or whatever. Like everybody holds something back. It's just the way we are, right? Oh, cool. Hopefully I didn't leave anything down here. I mean, hardly anybody shares their true, authentic self with everyone else. That is a thing. Like, even the people we're closest to, sometimes we hold back. And if you're using, you know, VTubers for escape, okay, but, like, there is a line and a limit to that. And just because you don't have, or you have a certain image in your mind, it doesn't mean the other person has to conform to the image you have. Okay, why are you telling me to heal? Do you think I'm doing that shitty at game? Or is the game like, yeah, I know it's coming. Yes, game, I too know it's coming. Yeah, the game's like, see, told ya. Okay, there we go. Happy now, game? I'll get a lot of my healing back for that, though. Very good, okay. Okay, and then I have to, like, shoot him with the gun to keep him up there. I'm gonna just kind of like, there we go. Yeah, sometimes you get instant healing from these guys as well. But yeah, I understand, like, you can't solve, you know, and just, okay, let me say this. Just because some people are the kind of flirty VTubers, or even the ones who make sexual content, doesn't mean that you have a right to them. You know, it doesn't. It's like, your content, the content doesn't mean... I forget how to handle this fucker. Oh, we're still damaging it. Okay, oh, no, Yeah, I don't have to worry about ammo, that's nice. But yeah, it's like, if there's like an OnlyFans girl or whatever too, just because she does sexual content, or he does, or they do sexual content, doesn't mean that you are entitled to them in a more of a basis than they are comfortable with. You know? And that's a problem. And some people, it is parasocial relationships. And they don't understand that even though someone is friendly or whatever, doesn't guarantee that they will love you or that they are going to provide you anything other than what they already agreed to via, you know, Patreon or OnlyFans, whatever it is. Whatever it is. You're not entitled to someone else. You're not entitled to how they present. You're not entitled to anything. Especially when it comes to just, like, people online. That is true. Just because somebody pretends to be a good person doesn't mean they fucking are. I've seen that plenty. And I've seen a lot of toxic VTubers. Holy shit.
What's this? Catering?
Why, I have no idea what you're...
We were out there all night? Jesus.
Out there is no good for your sensitive skin.
The sun's nothing.
People looking at the eclipse be like,
Fun game. Let's test that theory.
No, Richard, stop! Belmontville! The gathering's in Belmontville!
I hope you're not getting any echo because I do have the TV up to hear this.
We're gonna be needing a guide. Consider it a promotion.
And yes, this game is multiplayer, at least local, or online, I think. I'm not sure which one. I think it was online. And you're basically a clone of Jesse. So there's like two of you walking around.
Your father's gonna have your ass as an ashtray if we don't make that presentation.
They had ashtrays back then?
What's he gonna do? Fire you?
When did ashtrays start? I know they had like spittoons for like people who did a lot of chew tobacco. But yeah, the thing is with VTubers, it's basically like an elaborate form of anonymity. Like, I could be anybody, technically, because you don't know my name or what I look like. Well, some of you don't.
We're gonna be walking blind into a damn maze. And if our tick friend here is telling the truth, the Bono's gonna be right in the middle of it.
I don't think I'm in a position to lie, do you?
Yeah, I love it. They have him in a fucking
The spirit, Chester.
coffin behind their
And who knows?
mount so he can't walk away.
Out of this after all.
The glamour. Even I have my limitations, Mr. Gravener.
Well, you're gonna have to figure them out right quick.
How about walking around without a head?
Okay, hold on. I'll turn it down a little bit then. Unless it's me. Our apartment has really high ceilings, so sometimes my voice bounces because I'm so
Where
loud.
do you think you're going?
Judging by that tone of yours, sounds like I'm making short fancy pants here. Doesn't make a run for it.
In broad daylight. That's why we need familiars. I'm starting to question your qualifications for this job.
I've actually been watching... Yeah. I've actually been watching a couple movies lately. Or I watched 2 movies the other day, too.
Out here too.
One was a horror movie, and one was a
I
drama.
believe my tailor would like that.
See? You're bonding already. Ah, eat me.
I love him. I wish we could play as Gravenor. Yep, find the entrance to the underground. Okay, the Rentier rifle. I think this is one of the things that has to have a cooldown. Oh no, it isn't. This isn't the cooldown one yet. Then it's the right trigger, left trigger. So we have a gun that's just automatic with the right trigger, and then we have one we aim and do this with. So, and then we're gonna have another gun with X. Okay. The horror one was an abomination, and not in a good way. It was called Fun and Games. It's on Hulu, and I can give you spoilers. And the other one was called The Lost King, which was interesting and boring at the same time. Okay, The Lost King is basically this woman has chronic fatigue syndrome. Like I believe I have. Chronic fatigue, myeloencephalitis, however you pronounce it. And she actually goes to see a play of Richard III, and Shakespeare makes him sound, you know, he's deformed, dogs run away from him because even dogs don't want to be near him, he's got a hunchback, and she sees the play, and she's like, he can't be all bad. And what happens is, she ends up joining the Richard III Society, and nobody knows where his grave is. Because Richard III was actually a real person.
That's not recovered after the change?
Hey, so you're telling me it's not the blues?
So they see Richard III as a usurper, and he's an awful person, and he killed his nephews because he wanted the throne. So then here she's like, I don't believe all that. So she actually figures out where she believes he was buried. And this is a true story. Okay, there are weak spots on the enemies. Not sure where the weak spot is. I'll just kill him because I'm on easy. Okay. How do I... I'm like, they're right in front of me and I'm missing, of course, of course. I know I'm drunk. It's fine. But anyway, the thing that got me about the movie, the one with the person, and she literally found him. She like, I can spoiler it because this literally happened in 2012. So she found him and everything. But the movie made me mad. It was kind of boring because it's kind of drawn out and stuff. And like, of course, she like sees him sort of like she's kind of going, I don't want to say nuts, but she like sees him once in a while because she is trying to keep motivated to keep going and find him. But I hated it because here she is, a disabled woman, making a discovery of a lifetime. And the local college doesn't want to help her at all. They don't want to sign off. They don't want to give her any help whatsoever. And here, when she finds him, they swoop in and take all the credit from her. At least in the movie. And I gotta tell you, that was more than a little infuriating to see. You know, here she's like giving up a good part of herself, raising money on her own because nobody will help her cover the stuff and generally. And the college that like turned her down was like, you know, oh, we did it. Yes, we did it.
That's not gonna happen.
And the guy that was helping her dig or owned the dig, he used to be affiliated with the college. Well, they actually got rid of him at the college, his entire like excavation group. And to shut him up, they actually were like, yeah, you're actually, you know, part of the college again. You got your funding back. So it had them go along with what the college guy was saying. And I was so infuriated watching this play out. I mean, people know what really happened, so she must have got her dues and stuff like that. But yeah, it was like, yeah. I don't know if that actually happened in real life, to be honest. But I do know it's based on a true story. The woman who found King Richard III, and he was actually buried with his royal coat of arms, which, according to the movie anyway, people did not want to see happen because he was supposedly a usurper to the throne. So she got him restored to his rightful place in history, and he wasn't a hunchback. He had scoliosis, which is different. It's curvature of the spine. Okay, do I have to just run into this random building? One of the many random buildings. I'm sure there are idiots all over. Okay, that one is covered. I can't get through there. My gamma might be a little too high. But yeah, anyway. So yeah, it was infuriating, but it was also very interesting. Okay, the TNT crates explode. That is good to know. That is exactly what I would have thought. Okay, let me just walk around here for a minute. I think I see something I can open. Yes, I do. So yeah, it was boring though because they really did draw it out. Because I feel like there wasn't like too much drama in spots, so they had to make the movie. They could have made the movie shorter and it would have benefited, I feel. But yeah, I actually was very interested in it. And chronic fatigue, I'm not sure like what kind of chronic fatigue she has. If I shoot this, will it open? It will. Okay. I'm trying to reload the gun that doesn't need reloading. Good job. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what kind she had, but like, she could like run off to like different places, and I'm just like, I would be so exhausted. Like, if I'm out for like 2 hours or so, I actually have to like sleep. Sometimes like 4 hours, and then I'm brain fogged the next day. My chronic fatigue isn't as bad as some people though. Some people can't even fucking sit upright, to be honest. So, my chronic fatigue is not as bad as some people's are. Oh god, they're gonna shoot me. I need to move. Okay. Ouch. Fuck. Oh, there's multiple of you. That's I thought the two on the roof were down. I was like, oh, that's fine. Yeah, that's because it's not over yet. Oh, shit. Nope. There we go. I'm gonna just heal up a bit. Okay, there we go. Guns hurt pretty damn badly. There we go. Oh, I popped their arms off. That is so sweet. And I know somebody's shooting me from over here. They have snipers that work for the zombies, or zombies, vampires. God damn it. That was called The Lost King. I don't really know the story, actual, like, person behind it or anything. Like, her name is Philippa Langley, but yeah, I wonder how accurate it was, but the fact that they wanted to actually take her credit actually smacks true. Even if it's not, even if they were like the nicest people, it sure sounds like it could be true. Okay, can I get out of here? No. Okay. Alright, where am I going then? Down here? Yes, down here. Let's try it. Stop rolling. Jesse, please. So it was kind of boring. Like I said, it was a little drawn out. There were like family issues for her because like her and her husband split up after she got sick, but they still maintained like a really good. Okay, we might have spiders crawling around here, so if you're arachnophobic, I actually can turn that off. I forget where. Hold on. Let me see if I can find... Camera shake is on. I don't like camera shake, so let's take that off. Okay, let's... No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Okay, hold on. Difficulty. There is an arachnophobia thing. I just don't remember where it is. Bumper, maybe? Instead of... Yeah, okay, hold on. Nope. Alright, here we go. Directional buttons. I'm trying to turn off the arachnophobia if I left it on accidentally. Because, yeah. On scale. It's as big as I can get it because I already had it as big as it would go. Arachnophobia is on. So, decide whether to leave. Okay, so I have arachnophobia is on, so it should be okay. It's saved from the last time I played this game, so. Alright, just trying to make sure that nobody sees the little spideys that doesn't want to. I understand that. I don't really get squicked out seeing things on a screen too much. But like if I think they're in my house, oh yeah, shit's going down. I barely sleep. Like I'm serious, I barely sleep sometimes. If like there's a spider the husband didn't kill, like I'm up half the night. Like that son of a bitch is gonna come out of the dark, not husband, the spider. And it's gonna like eat me up even though it's only like less than an inch. My brain is like, that spider is gonna like come back with all its friends. Yeah, so I'm not a big fan of those things. But if it's on the TV, it's not too bad. I mean, sometimes they make them really disgusting, but eh.
Yeah, that looks about right.
Oh yeah, we gotta squeeze through. So the other movie I saw, the horror movie, was called Fun and Games. And it was only like an hour and 16 minutes, so you know it's not great. I mean, they could have done really cool stuff with it. And parts of it reminded me of Little Hope, if you remember me playing that game. Not because it was all in people's heads, though.
Last dime to Bono's here somewhere.
So, Fun and Games is about this family, single mother who lives with her brother and kids. And the three kids, two of them are teenagers, a boy and a girl, and then they have a younger brother named Jonah. But one day, Jonah's going home from school and he hears somebody call his name in the woods. He sees an abandoned cabin, and in the abandoned cabin, in an oven, is a knife. And on the knife is written something that says, "I will play, I won't quit."
Dead end. Great. You seeing this too?
Take it off.
Mr. Rentier, on a first date?
Yeah.
What do you take me for?
You're right. Maybe a little light.
Yeah, it's called CFS ME nowadays.
Glamour.
ME is the more appropriate thing, but if you say ME, most people don't know it's chronic fatigue. And people think it's fake anyway, but it's not.
Concentrate. It's not that easy to sever the illusion from its source.
I used to, I always was disabled. But when I got sick in 2016, I totally fucked my life. I totally fucked my life. I was not living my life in bed before 2016. But between the pain and the fatigue, oh yeah, I am now pretty much.
You know what? Let's switch. I'll take the explosives, you get the Bono.
Is this about the bridge?
It's not about the bridge.
Yeah, because Jesse used too many explosives on that there bridge. Yeah, myalgic. That's the word I can never pronounce correctly. Encephalitis? Oh my god. ME is just easier to say. But yeah, I think I have it. Because when I was 20, okay, picture this. 8 years ago, I'm 31 years old. Good thing they... Wait a second, hold on. I couldn't shoot them? I couldn't shoot them. I couldn't shoot them from there. What the fuck? Okay, game, I see you. Makes no fucking sense to me. Okay, there we go. I should try dodging more. There's a dodge button for a reason, Chaluka. Look at that. So I was very sick in 2016. It was around Easter. I had just gotten to my mom's for the holiday. It was the day before Good Friday, so it was Thursday. And I was starting to run a low-grade fever. Now, that's not anything totally unusual for me because when I'm too stressed out, when I work too hard, I tend to get sick. Whatever is dormant inside of me or whatever just takes a hold and shags me. Oh my god. Shakes me like a rag doll. I'm laughing too hard. Okay, hold on. It shakes me like a rag doll, but it does fuck me too, so... Wow, that was quite a slip. I appreciated that. So I was running a low-grade fever that Thursday, and my husband was worried because it seemed like one of those infections that I would get that sneaks up on me.
That's something.
And he was worried. And I'm like, no, it's just stress. Like, come on now. Well, I got to the point where my fever got higher and higher throughout the night. I couldn't eat. I could barely drink. I would sleep all the time. I couldn't concentrate.
To compete against the species that keeps on growing and advancing with their technology, creating new and more dangerous weapons of war and other engineering marvels. As I see it, the real struggle is nature versus technology.
I'm trying not to talk so that this can play out.
Versus genius. We have allowed those naturally subordinate to us to transform themselves from prey into predators. If we don't alter this trajectory, eventually they will murder us all.
Cool story, bro. Okay, so I did have the infection that takes me out really quickly. But since we were there for the holiday, I did not want to bother my family by going into the hospital. And more than once, my mom had said to me things like, Yeah, are you sure you can't stay or whatever? So I always felt obligated because holidays were huge in my family. Like, absolutely fucking huge. So I felt like I could not go into the hospital. Or even go to the doctor for medication. Plus, it was a holiday weekend. You know, things and stuff. But I promised my husband if my fever went to 104 degrees, which is, I run low with fever, meaning, or my temperature runs low. Meaning, you know how they say the average is 98.6 or whatever the hell it's supposed to be? Well, my average... Okay, there are new perks. So which perk do I want? My average is like 97.4. So for most people, I was like running almost 105. So I went in via ambulance on Good Friday that year. Okay, additional damage to nearby enemies. The kick off and okay, let me see what is this one then? Damage. Okay, I'm gonna go with they're gonna make me take this one. That's what they're doing. Okay. We're good now. Alright, so I went in and I could not stay awake. I was so sick. It was so bad. I could not stay awake. Like, there was literally no way I could stay awake. And the doctor actually was not going to keep me. And he's like, they said, because our stuff is not done by doctor now at our hospital necessarily. It's done by committee. And they were like, nope, she's not sick enough. And everything, even though I was running a really, really high grade fever, they couldn't keep me awake even when they were like trying to draw blood or put an IV in my arm. And he's like, you know, you should come back. Even if it's a couple hours, you come back, they'll have to admit you then. And I looked at him and I said, you know, Doc, if you send me home, I'm not coming back. And I fell asleep. And that doctor left the room and he was like, no, she has to stay. Something is very wrong here. Because no matter what I tried to do, I could not wake up. And lo and behold, I had that bad infection. And I spent Easter in the hospital, which felt really, really bad to me because I tried so very hard to not be in the hospital for Easter or any holiday because I wanted to spend it with my family. Oh yeah, these things, shooting them is good, but you can also rip them apart eventually. But yeah. They light up because it's like, oh, they're gonna shoot your ass, so. I don't think I can get them from the sky unless they fall on the floor. This is true. Okay. So they are a pain in the ass. Because they will move around and they will be like, hey, how's it going? So after that, after I went into the hospital, waited so long to go, too long to go, to be honest. I ended up being exhausted all the time, not being able to sit up. Without being exhausted, even fucking sitting up is exhausting. Like in my wheelchair in a chair is exhausting. Being out because I sit up is exhausting. Painful too because I've always had chronic pain. But that day I really fucked up my life. And I've heard that you can get chronic fatigue after a long illness, like a really bad flu or something like that. And yes, I fucked me hard. Here we go, unless I gotta do the other thing. Not enough. Oh, yep, gotta go down and around. I remember this, kind of, sort of. I don't remember how to get around necessarily, but we'll figure that out. I think I have to jump down somewhere. It's not timed right now, so thank Christ. Alright. But yeah, that was really bad, what happened there. I wish I wouldn't have done it, but at the same time, it's like, how did I know? And one of the reasons why I would urge my family to like go to the doctor and shit after like them being ill for a certain period of time is because I know what that's like. I think I did the wrong thing here. Hold on, let me go back up. So, like, when my mom was really bad sick and I wanted her to go into the doctor, and my brother was like, no, you know, she's been like this, she'll be okay. She wasn't okay. And how I knew she needed to go in was because, like I said, after I made myself even more disabled, because I honestly feel like I did this shit to myself. After I made myself more disabled, I am very cautious about people being too sick for too long. Because that was horrible. And it is horrible. Let's see. Is there anything I can, like, pull or shoot here? Because I do need to go to that other side and I forget how to get there right now. And it's going to be the definition of insanity with me running in the same direction all the time. So yeah, that's why I am in bed a lot, because I'm exhausted if I'm not. And that's one of the reasons that I couldn't run after Little Wolf for the long, like every day, all day. Because my body will not tolerate me running after kids. One of the reasons I am not going to have my own kids is because there's no fucking way I can. I can't, like, chase after them, make sure they're not, like, you know, putting themselves in the washer or something. I can't do that. Okay. Can I climb up here now? I really wish I could do that. Finally, we got it. I had to jump down farther. Okay. I can shoot this and swing over. Yeah, I think I've told that story, but like, the thing is, it's very difficult when you have CFS.
We are not bred. We are not born. We come to life when we accept the gift of change. Our powers are
Some people can't even sit up.
well. The art of glamour has
The
given
longest I've been sick, a month,
I am afraid
maybe?
we are becoming the victims
Now it's CFS, but that's a lifelong fucking can of bullshit, but
will find a way to see past our illusions. They will expose and demonize us and make us their ultimate enemy. Inevitably, we will become their inferiors.
so we gotta go back to the horror movie now. Okay, so the mom with her brother and then the two kids that are the twin, like, brother and sister, and then the younger kid. Well, he finds a knife that has a carving on it in an abandoned house after he hears whispers trying to get him to come over. Did I not go in the damn door yet? I might have done the wrong thing. Hold on. Okay, we swung over here and... Yep, I totally bypassed the door. Woohoo! I'm so good at this. Alright, so anyway.
Jesus, it's huge. When did they build this? And how?
Long story short, I'm gonna spoil the movie for you. So, at the beginning of the movie, you see this thing where there's, like, in, like, Puritan times, like, let's just say Salem Witch Trials, because that's what this is. Around Salem Witch Trials, there's, like, a bunch of, like, dead people, like, dead teenagers and kids on the ground, and then somebody coming out with that exact knife, and that knife was actually, like, the kid used it to, like, you know, Minecraft himself after everybody was dead. But the knife has a thing on it, and it's like a curse, basically. And it makes you play this game. And somebody who says the entire thing gets possessed, and somebody who only says part of the thing is like the victim. And the game, quote unquote, does not stop until everybody is dead, including the guy who is possessed, or a girl, or whatever. So the little boy finds the knife, and he's already like half possessed, even though he hasn't said the full thing. I think that's where I came from. Okay. So the teenagers want to go out partying, but the mom said the teenagers have to stay home with the little kid. So the kid's like, if you play the game with me, then I won't tell mom and you can leave. So the kids are like, fine. So the girl, the sister has a boyfriend who wants her to go to this party. She wants to go. The teenage brother is going to go. So they were going to leave the little boy home with the uncle, who is not, let's say he's not the best, like, reliable source of childcare. But they were going to leave him there. But the kid's like, only if you do what I say. So they're like, okay, we're going to play Duck Duck Goose or something. And then the kid is like, say you will play, you will not quit. So they all have to say it, of course. And then the kid brings out the knife. And they're like, what the fuck, whoa, and they kind of like, you know, stop what's going on, and then the kids get shaken up. But like, what happens is like, oh, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. This is my first death, everybody, shit. I'm gonna have to dodge, serpentine, serpentine. Okay, anyway. Yes, heal just in time. Okay. I'm a god, I know. I'm just doing this to make it, you know, more fun for all of you. Like, more intense. Like, you wouldn't like it if I just beat everybody in one shot, right? Right? That's it, that's it. So, like, I kind of forget how this happens, but, like, the little kid is starting to, like, hear bad stuff or whatever, and he goes to get the brother, and it seems like the little kid is possessed. So then the brother actually reads the full thing on the knife. So the brother is the one that's like killing everybody. Well, long story short, in the Salem witch trials, there was a woman who was accused, and this is where I don't get this. Okay. There was a woman accused of witchcraft. And her son and her fled, which usually when you're accused, you're taken in right away, but let's not poke too many holes. Or is that where I came from? Okay, anyway. I gotta find my way out of the blood bouquet. Hold on one sec. So, there we go. There's another one up here. Anything else? I don't think so. Okay. So, the woman who was accused flees with her son, and her, like, she's gone one day or whatever, and her son gets lured out of hiding.
Looks even bigger up close. Well, let's crash their little party.
And the kids actually, like, carve the X into his forehead, which means, like, you're a witch back then, I guess. And they, like, hang him up by a rope, but he doesn't die. And they basically torture this kid until the kid finally dies. So the mother finds the kid's body, and she knows what they did to him. So she's gonna make the town pay. So her ghost is, like, in the house telling these kids this, and her diary is also conveniently there. And, like, the kids that have been killed... One second.
Proud hunters, predators. But that pride sometimes prevents us from growing as a species. Internal divisions have weakened us. Our numbers dwindle.
Do you pronounce it species or species, by the way? Because I pronounce it species, but I used to pronounce it species.
But to do so, we must be ready to adapt. We cannot be too proud to evolve.
Alright, so that's the rambling of a guy that we're gonna go and kill or whatever. So, anyway, the kids that the kid has killed since this curse or whatever, are actually like there on the mom and like help him. Okay, because how do I explain this? So the mother says that she vowed to become a witch, and she actually uses species. Yeah, that's what I do now too, but I used to say species only when I was young, like a kid learning how to formulate words. Not like I'm much better now, but anyway, so the mother actually made it so that she carved out of his bones, she carved the knife, and she made it so that the kids would find it and that the kids would, you know, be killed. Like, the kids had to go with what her kid did. So, like, the people who were playing the game, quote unquote, they would be, you know, hung or almost hung and blah, blah, blah. Now, this is some of the stuff I don't get. Like, doesn't it actually take a long time to become a witch? Like, very few people in the Salem witch trials are actually practicing witches. Okay, we gotta just come across here, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna be like the first boss fight coming up. But yeah, so the mother became a witch, carved the knife out of her kid's bone, and whoever reads the whole thing on the knife, because the other side of the knife says something about demon in my head or whatever. So the kid becomes a demon? Yeah, exactly. But she's like, I became one. Like, almost like she learned. But it sounded like she turned her kid into a demon somehow. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that to your child? Even as, like, a way to get back to... yeah. By the way, hi, Unicorn. Hope you had a great weekend.
The humans have harnessed the power of steam and lightning.
But it just doesn't make sense to me. Why would you condemn your child to be that demon? Why not, like, summon a different demon?
They will soon have the power to hunt us down like dogs.
I'm glad you had a fantastic weekend. But yeah, this doesn't make sense to me. The movie at all. Besides, when you ask the demon if you're it, the demon always enters you. There is never a no with this demon. Like, the demon's like, not you. Then why ask the demon if you're it? I almost think they were looking for a rhyme that was, like, really simple and shitty.
Even suggesting such a thing is blasphemy.
Dominic, brother, these are
So he's like one section, this Peter guy, he's one section of the vampires, and he thinks that it's like time to come out of hiding, that they should control the change so that they can make different types of vampires. And the other vampires are like, no, but that girl right there was used as a new proto vampire. Yeah, they're gonna sentence him to death because he's speaking blasphemy, because the change is supposed to be like this sacred metamorpho, blah blah blah.
I told you, Father. They wouldn't listen.
She's creepy as fuck.
Try Felicity, Mikata. Our work will be a lot easier if we can help them understand.
Yeah, I've been busy, but it's been good.
We forced them to.
Yeah, this is our first boss. But yeah, I don't understand, like, the movie, I guess. Like, why would you want your kid to be the demon? Why couldn't you just summon someone else? Why, when you ask the demon if you're it, why is the demon always jumping into you? because that's how they stop the demon from killing somebody, is they offer somebody else. Like, you have to say the whole little rhyme. And it, like, jumped into someone else. But you see, when his sister did it to save him, the sister did it to save the teenage boy, because he was trying to kill her best friend, because he's, of course, possessed. So when the sister offered herself up, she actually attacked the demon boy. She didn't just let him, like, mark her with his mark. And so he ended up, like, having to come out into the real world instead of, like, this dream demon world. Also, like I said, it didn't make sense that, like, his past victims are, like, helping him do this now, unless they're, like, trapped in some kind of a demon, like, purgatory of sorts. And this didn't make sense to me. So they get the kid out into the real world, and of course they defeat him, blah blah blah. It isn't important how, though the brother is, like, being convicted of or on trial for the crimes he committed while he was, you know, possessed, because of course. Okay, get rid of him. Get ouch, 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 ouch. I shouldn't have been slapping him. But yeah, and then afterward, of course, they leave it open for a sequel. But, like, I have so many unanswered questions. Plus, yeah, I have seen so many horror movies that when somebody, no matter who it is, says, play a game with me, or do you want to, like, play a game, or say you'll agree to this game, and I'm like, what is the game? Like, I do not say yes to, like, any weird game that anybody asks me to play. So when the kid at the beginning was like, what game is it? Or let's play a game and then I'll let you go. And he's like, say you'll play and will not quit. And I'm like, what is the game? Like, I want to know what the game is, because I really don't like certain games. Like, I'm only okay with Mousetrap, you know. Operation is not the greatest. You know how it goes. So, I've had so many horror movies where it's like they dig out this game and it's like you have to agree to, like, these certain circumstances, and I'm like, do you really have to agree to that? Because I don't think so. But I'm a horribly distrustful person, I suppose. Yeah, but you know, it's kind of like they say, if you were smart with horror movies, that like 80% of them or whatever would not happen. No, I haven't. Is it good?
Think you could have brought a bigger knife?
Some people get a gold watch when they retire. I got.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. I'm like, when people are like, would you like to play a game with me? I'm like, what is the game? What are the exact rules? Is there any kind of weird twist I need to know about? And I'm only agreeing to this under those specific circumstances. Any other circumstances, you can go get fucked.
Well, what are you gonna do?
Now that is how you shape an explosion.
Well, at least if you win, you get money. Is better than some games I've seen. Like, there are some movies where it's like, play this game with this demon, and it's like, oh, it's a fake game. I'm like, what do you win? Well, you survive. Bitch, I'm surviving today, so why would I do that? Like, I have an infinitely better chance of survival not playing with the demon, so I'm good.
Way to spend taxpayers' money.
James Harrow. The people's hero.
Yeah, you can't. 3 minutes without breath, I think, is actually like the death area. It's like 3 minutes without air, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. That's the 3-3-3 rule in general. So yeah, you can't. But that was like the Halloween movie that was the game with, it was called Annie. And I hated that movie too. I don't know if anybody has Hulu and if they saw Annie, but I bitched about it once before.
Chasing us all to high hell.
Great, so I'll just tell him you've traded killing vampires for swilling cheap bourbon?
Tell him whatever you want.
Fine, skip the presentation. But you ain't getting away from a final drink with me afterwards.
Yeah, exactly. 3 minutes is, like I said, the absolute end of it, so no, you can't. But with Annie, it was like, it was basically like a truth or dare, and they were all hiding shit from each other, so they couldn't be honest about it, but...
Boys, my father in his office? He is.
Yeah. Oh my god, I've never heard that. You can only... The rule is 3 minutes for air. I don't know who can hold their breath that long and not be like in a freezer somewhere, like kind of dead.
George nurse with you?
He sends his regards. He's afraid you'll try and talk him out of retirement again.
I don't believe either of us want that.
You know he did risk his life to get this for you.
That's Harrow's trinket. I'm sure you'll both be rewarded.
Yeah, by the way, when you get vampire heads, they can actually regen with it.
Your institute saw to that.
It takes like weeks for them to regenerate, but...
This isn't about Agent Gravener, Jesse. We are on the cusp of...
Yeah, I know divers can hold their breath, some of them really long. I can't hold my breath long.
After which...
Edgar is family.
After which... I expect you to step up to your duties here at the manor.
With all due respect, Director, I am...
Yeah, Jesse wants to continue being a hunter. His father wants him to be like him. The bureaucrat type situation.
Things to you, Jesse. There are bigger things at work here than running around in caves slaying beasts. I do believe someday soon.
But yeah, pretty soon I'm gonna have to start on all the holiday overlays. That way y'all have some like Christmas overlays around here and some Halloween overlays.
And send someone in here to clean up this mess.
And I looked into all of the... For the songs I wanted to sing, I can find about 12. So for the surprise, it'll be karaoke. For the surprise karaoke stream I'm doing, where I'm not telling you a day or time this week, it's going to be 12 songs. Yeah, stealing money from my pops. Oh, wait.
Officially, they called it a cholera epidemic, but truth was they were dealing with a terrible outbreak of amateur necromancy. The entire institute was engaged in the hunt.
Yep.
Would have loved to have seen his face when you walked in with that gauntlet.
So yeah, there's like little bits of history hidden around here in the house. Like, if you walk around, you can find like some of Jesse's history or his family history. Because the Rentiers have been in the vampy hunting business for quite the while. So yeah, I have 12 songs. I really wanted to do Matt Nathanson's Get Higher, and they have the female version, which, funnily enough, I can't sing. It's too high. Being a cis woman with a low voice kind of sucks sometimes.
Director's gonna show off a new version of the gauntlet, but I mean, you didn't hear that from me.
Heavy as hell.
Yeah, that's the original gauntlet, the thing he is wearing currently.
Edgar and my father in the Civil War. Right before the bloody battle of...
Yeah, that's the guy who's been helping you out, the guy on the left.
During that fight, Highborn nearly killed him. Badly tore up his leg. Edgar carried him.
Highborns are like the head vampires, basically.
Surgeon could only do so much. After that, Dad could no longer function in the field.
That's probably one of the reasons his dad wants him to take over the bureaucrat side, because he doesn't want his son to end up like disabled for life. But even still, after a while, you can only control so much of what your kids want or do or whatever, you know. Oh, I don't really talk celebrity gossip, but for those of you who like JoJo Siwa, you might want to research a little bit as to what she's been up to. She's not the most fantastic person, allegedly. So, I think most of you are older than, like, to be fans of hers, but not, like, too old to not know who she is, if that makes sense.
More money.
Yes, I need money, I really do. Want those sweet, sweet upgrades. Alright, here we go.
You're just in time. The presentation should be starting soon.
What do you got for me this time?
Yeah, I can pay for upgrades. By the way, I don't have to see him after this. So that's good. Like, it'll just be in my inventory now if I want to access it from there. Okay. 5-second invulnerability after healing. Fuck yes, I want that. Otherwise, I can't afford anything currently. That works for me, though. It works with my, you know, wussy play style. R1 files. I'm not reading that. If you want to see all the lore, we can do that eventually.
Mr. Rentier, do you remember me?
Stop being a suck-up, kid. No one likes that.
Training. I'm the shortest one of the bunch. The very next year, I grew like a weed. Had to buy all new pants.
So I saw this evangelical thing where they were talking about sex and marriage and what constitutes being against biblical sex. And I gotta hand it to them. Like, a lot of this stuff was sketchy at best, as is all biblical based sex advice and everything. But they said something where I don't hear evangelical fundamentalists say, and that is, most of them say your spouse has a right to your body. Like, almost saying that if you're married, there is no saying no if you aren't in the mood. And these people were like, if both people don't want it, the Bible says that that actually shouldn't happen. And I was like, oh my goodness, for the first time I see somebody talking about biblical-based sex and not saying, as a woman, you owe your husband sex or whatever. I was actually surprised. Like, some of it is, was still just not great, but they were one of the first, like, really, like, right, let's say, fundamentalist conservative fundies, that's what they are, as far as, like, that group over there, to say that that's not a thing. And I was like, for once, I actually agree with a fundy.
It's rare we gather in such numbers, but I believe great progress calls for momentous celebration. Our efforts in the fight against the sanguisuga's spread have too often been baffled by...
Yeah, they're called sanguisugis. They're just vampires, though.
Glamours. These impenetrable illusions have allowed countless fiends to slip through our grasp for too long. That ends now. Agent Rentier, we've upgraded the standard field agent's gauntlet with something our science bots have affectionately named the Zapper. Not exactly an elegant name, but it does the trick.
The Zapper is awesome. Like, the Zapper technology here. It can, like, stun enemies and shit. Totally a fan. By the way, for those of you who like Train to Busan, I've heard there's a sequel. But none of the original characters are in it. I haven't seen it yet. I want to. Train to Busan was actually a very unique zombie movie. So, I haven't seen it yet. So, because I think I'd have to rent it here. I heard the original characters weren't in it, and no, I've heard it isn't as good, but, like, the original was so damn good. Like, just the setting of it, how they presented them, Excuse me one quick second. Okay, let's see what it says here. Innovative device created within the RI, which is the Rentier Institute, to disrupt the vampiric illusions. Worn on the left hand and utilized as a support tool in combat. Press LB for block. Okay, press LB for block. That's what we needed. Oh god. Press LB to block when the enemy is attacking you. Oh yeah, I don't have Shutter. I remember back in the day when it was a more like a channel-like thing. To electrocute them and open up toward our bumper E-combo. Okay. So this and then okay, I did not time that correctly. I did not. Okay, first of all, let us block. Yep, see? It electrifies them if you time it right. If you time it right. If you time it right? If you time it right. There we go. And then you can just keep beating the shit out of them like a drum. Interesting. But yeah, I'm kind of interested. I loved the original Train to Busan. But we'll have to see. Okay, I have a new perk available. Like to buy, maybe? Okay. Pump jack. I can't get it. They just start telling me it's unlockable if I want it. Okay. Well, wait. But yeah, I really do. Like, Chiller. We used to watch Chiller a lot when we had a satellite dish, too. Chiller had some really bad horror movies. I mean, like, to the point where my husband was like, yeah, this is fine. The zapper can pull enemies by having that inside their HP indicator. Hold left bumper and pull towards you. Yep, that's what I remember. Okay. Have a left bumper and pull it toward you. Same damn side. Not the right stick, Toluca. Not the right stick. The left stick. Yep. They're just showing me the capabilities of this thing. Yeah, that is true. Like, but then you think some movies are good and then they just ended up being bad when you see them again. It's like, years ago, my brother, tall one, liked Warm Bodies. And we would all quote the line where the guy's chasing after the woman and he's like, oh great, I picked a jogger as he's out of breath. Because it was like a horror comedy or something. And I actually bought the movie for him because he remembered liking it so much. And then here he's like, I don't like this shit. Like, well, after he watched it again, he's like, I don't remember why I liked this. I'm like, yeah, I don't either. It wasn't my movie, it was your movie. Yeah. This almost looks like a roller coaster track, to be honest. Well, I'm not going that way. There we go. But yeah, everything went to hell. Like, they started attacking us, and now the Institute's on fire, and I'm glad I don't, like, lose my oxygen or anything in this. Oh, that looks lovely. Pulsating pustules, Batman. Oh yeah, that's the thing with the little fucking critter ditters. I think these hurt when they slap me. Yeah, they do. Yeah, I would scream too if somebody electrocuted me and pulled me towards them. I do think that is the appropriate response. Okay, let me just dodge them quickly. Quickly, yeah. I'm not quick with anything. Yes, kind of. With the cage on its head, yeah. I actually liked the remake of 13 Ghosts. Granted, I will grant you, it was very different than the original. The tone was very different. I would have loved like a mini series with like all the ghosts. But I love doing this to these fucking airborne things. Yeah, slam them like the bitches they are. Okay, where's the next enemy? Over here. See, I can't see with the fire sometimes, so. But yeah, I loved the movie 13 Ghosts, and I loved hearing like where all the ghosts came from and stuff like that. Bonus points that the well, they had the like little extra on the DVD. If you ever had the DVD, they gave you the backstory of each one, like how they ended up all becoming the ghosts. I mean, was the movie perfect? No. I mean, they spent way too long focusing on certain ones for the titillation or whatever. A cool little tidbit about the torso ghost is that it was played by an actual amputee. They just made sure to like use a green hood over his head so they could like green screen out his face. But yeah, he was actually an actual amputee, the actor who played the torso. I thought that was an interesting little factoid.
Edgar, did you hear me? Couldn't have gotten far.
Jess, thank Christ. Where's my father? Still kicking ass. Last time I saw him.
Old fool thinks he's still in the field.
Listen, he wants us to destroy the archives before these assholes get their hands on it. You get to it, and I'll find Harold's pampered ass. Meet me out front.
Never thought I'd have to blow up my own house.
Hold up, pal. You're gonna be fine.
You okay, Agent? Just hold on.
I can view the current objective by holding start. Yep, find Edgar. Okay, that's about right. But yeah, there is an absolute amount of carnage in this place. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing this more than once. I don't know how often, like, or how many times. Like, you know me, I could hit a rough spot and like stream 3 and then that's it.
Tear them a new asshole.
Not a big deal. Thursday, husband and I are going to be playing the Double Dragon Gaiden DLC, the Gaiden Rise of the Dragon or whatever. We played it on stream once, but the free DLC update came out, and it's got, I think, 3 new characters, an endless mode. It really reminds me of the 4th Streets of Rage. Yeah, I can... They're telling me to follow this, like, coil on the ceiling, so I'm gonna do that. But yeah, it's actually what it reminded me of. So we'll see how it holds up. Husband actually got Helldivers 2 today. As an early anniversary gift. Way early, but still. I'm fine with it. There we go. The Zapper's electrical arc can be used to dash towards the enemy. So instead of holding left bumper and away to pull somebody toward me, I can do left bumper or toward, I can do left bumper and away and do the dash. Like that. So far he's actually really digging Helldivers. So far he says it's worth it, so that's good. I should have pulled him toward, or me toward him, not him toward me. But that is, again, alright. Whee! Turn around, please. Please turn around, Jesse. If there is a lock-on, I really don't remember it. Me. I wrote 3 poems today, but all on yesterday's prompt, so I need to actually write a poem today. they do the same poem stuff every year, kind of, sort of, because it's Writer's Digest. It's like one of the big ones, and it's like write a love or an anti-love poem for today. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do, obviously, or honestly, not obviously. God damn it, words. What are they? So I got stuck on something for a brief minute. Here we go. There we are. A vampire is screaming, "Let me out." This is gonna go well. Sounds delightful. She's gonna get you. The only female vampire I know is the little girl, by the way. But yeah, sometimes I've been writing like a lot of poems a day. Sometimes I've been managing the one, but so far I'm cheating because I didn't write a poem last night because of the 4-hour fuck me blog situation I put myself in. So I actually had to like make up for it this morning, which I did. So
I can smell the gas.
We'll see. And there were some songs I really did want to do for the karaoke. And no, I'm not telling you when it is. Could be tonight, could be Sunday, I don't know yet. Technically, Sunday is a new week, so it has to be between now and Saturday. Alright, here we go. I'm thinking about watching Rose Red again, by the way.
Jesus, gotta get out of here. It's gonna blow.
Yep, okay. He's gotta leave. Ouch. Dang it. Oh, I forgot. That's so much easier. I want to keep this fucking power forever. But yeah, I used to really love Rose Red. Rose Red was a miniseries from Stephen King, and it was about basically about the Winchester Mansion, but they make it like a fake mansion. They hyped it up like it was actually like a really like a different haunted house. I loved it. I loved Rose Red as a kid. I even had the Eleanor Rimbauer story, like the prequel to Rose Red. I loved it as a miniseries as a kid. I loved it in different ways. Well, kid, teenager, I think. But I loved it in different ways than I loved The 10th Kingdom, which was just cheesy goodness. And, I don't remember his name. Julian Sands, maybe? His name? He was in it, and oh my god, I loved his character. I really did. So, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's actually on Hulu right now. So I'm thinking about one night just of uploading, like laying down and just like watching the whole mini-series. That would be so cool. I would have to like watch it like without husband, of course, because that's not husband's jam. But that's okay. Okay, which way am I running toward? I guess this way. There we go. Oh, I just need to swing. I don't need to shoot anything. Okay. Up here? We're back on the roller coaster. I'm a parkour whore. That's all I am, a parkour whore. Oh boy. Alright, let's go this way. I think this is a punch it. Yeah, okay. Nice, I need money. It's my upgrade shit. I'm just gonna keep saying I need money and then people will be like, is she finally going paid? No, God no. Jesse needs money. Somebody stole his lunch money again. Ooh, Mr. Grabby Hands. I love it when he's like, what the fuck are you? Like, obviously this is a new type of monster. He has rapid press. Pop him up in the air, shoot him with the gun. Damn it, wrong gun. Oh, gory. I almost said kinky. What the fuck? Okay, I opened up some things. Alright, Zapper Slam. Okay, that helps a little. What is this one now? An enemy weak spot for a chance to whatever. Okay. Is there like another page of stuff, maybe? Chain of command, it's another... I think there is another page. Hold on. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is the exact same one. Okay. Pickups are collected from a wider distance. Yeah, I need that shit. Okay, I guess I have it. Alright, so what is... Can't unlock those. So the only thing I can do on this one is this one. Okay, chain of command or... Killing in midair has a chance of dropping an energy pickup. Yeah, because eventually my energy is not going to be infinite. It's going to be definitely finite. So... Let me just try this one, I guess. I could be wrong. I think we can respec, though, if I need to. Hang on. What am I not opening? Oh, everything I'm clicking on is active. What the fuck? Okay. So what's the non-active shit then? This? I'm hallucinating, I think. Hold on. Okay. That is already open. And then what is it? An electric perk is available. So they want me to do an electric perk. So which one is that then? This one? No, still not. I'm gonna not be able to find it, I don't think. Let me look at what this actually says. This might help. Spend a perk point to activate it, an electric perk. Okay. There's a little icon below the bubble. Okay, so I just pick one of these then? Okay, guess so. There we go. You're right. Thank you. Okay, hold left and right bumper for an area of effect tech which consumes energy. Okay. I do love slams. I do. I'm a fan of slams. But I only have 2 bars of energy currently. And I think you can gain more if you don't overuse stuff, so I'm gonna try not to. It says as I fucking try to pull him toward me. There we go, that was a slam. Don't really do much, but maybe it keeps me from getting surrounded later in life. Could very well be. You have enough bucks to upgrade view upgrades. Okay, very nice. Alright. Midair shot. Free bullet. That's not bad. I got do not disturb. Is a free bullet the only thing I have available to buy? Doesn't matter, I'll buy everything eventually. Alright, let's go. Whee! Energy pickups, okay. I guess they're telling me I got something here. Yep, indeed I do.
It's all gone.
It's all gone, new lore. Yep, we gotta punch this thing now. He'll take out his anger on his childhood home being gone. Punching some cardboard boxes. Well, there are people over here. If I shoot fast enough. Yeah, being surrounded is a good time to do the other stuff. I should really use the Yes, but no. I was like, I should throw him into the trap or whatever over there, but... Okay, like... Oh my goodness, I forgot to heal. Well, death number 1. I forgot to heal. That was my bad, obviously. Alrighty. Husband's also been playing more Unite lately. And we're still going strong with Stardew. We're doing post-game stuff almost now. But we're both trying to get like leveled up in all of our skill areas. He's got 2 left. He's got combat and mining, and I got 1 because I do more combat and mining than he does. So I need to get foraging. And foraging is so hard to get in that game if you're not, you know, doing everything every which way for cutting every tree ever. It takes forever to get your foraging up, so... Which is fine. Please, just let me... Yeah. The stage hazard is not going to help this time, is it? Nope. Oh well, we don't have to be fancy, we just have to kill. So yeah, it's been nice playing Stardew. It's very relaxing. Plus, it like tricks my brain when my brain wants to overwork on me. Sometimes I can play Stardew and it's like, oh, you're getting stuff done. Look at all the stuff you mined out of the big mine, the one in the desert, or look at everything you're doing on the farm or whatever. So sometimes it helps me, and sometimes therapists say that that's actually kind of a danger. I couldn't do it. Damn it. We were too close. And that's kind of a danger of certain video games sometimes, because instead of like doing work and stuff, you will procrastinate by playing video games, and video games can sometimes make you feel like you're accomplishing things, so you don't actually have to like work to get the dopamine hit of feeling accomplished, which I find an interesting take. I could see where that would be a thing. Oh, I can just hit him with this. There we go. He just went right through the wall. Alright, up and about. I don't know if I can go up here. I cannot. Okay. We tried Redfall again like a month or 2 ago. Did I tell you all that? I think I did. And Redfall is before people said it felt empty. Well, it doesn't anymore. 1 second, I'm adjusting. Okay, there we go. But it was still hard as balls, even on easy. And we kept going into different vampire layers over and over again and stuff like that. So it actually was not optimal. We got rid of it pretty quick. At least that game isn't this one. At least not yet.
Get him out of here. I got this.
Picked the father up and shook him like a doll.
Don't be cross with me, Father. I couldn't leave you.
Flash is the 107 perfect Steam games. Yeah.
Fleshy toad. You nearly hit him.
Yeah, I'm like... The thing is, when I have stuff to do, it's like I don't look at where I've been, I look at where I'm going. Yeah, she's a creepy little thing. I love her so much. So, like, even if I, like, with my blog and, like, redoing my entire blog and all the hours I put into that, and, like, writing 3 poems today, and, like, now I'm streaming, I'm gonna feel like I've done nothing today. Like, my brain's gonna be like, why did we do nothing today? And, that's kind of fucked up. I don't know why I do that. I have a writer person in my life, and they were like, what you need to do is literally write down everything you do. Like, so when I get up, from the time I get up to the time I go to bed, write down every task, quote unquote, I complete. So, like, when I get up, if I, like, brush my hair, I count it, which I wouldn't count something like that, but
I order you not to let me die like that.
I would actually feed him to the vampires.
Better. If it weren't for that old wound. Oh, Jesus Christ, don't get old, son. Yeah, never
Don't get old, son. Yeah. I gotta tell you, though, I think old sometimes beats the alternative of which is, you know, dying young.
It's all we've got.
A lot of people wish they could have died old. Just saying there, Dad.
We need to stop. Stop? We need to get the fuck out of here.
We need to find a defensive position to hold us over till morning. Then we head to Calico.
But yeah, I need to like start writing down. I think they're right. I need to start writing down like all the stuff I do in a day. Cause like 3 poems, a stream, like revamping my blog would have been a good day task wise, but
We need the higher ground.
And that's where the sun will hit first.
I'll get the horses, and we'll stand our ground up there.
yep, a new gun has been added. Yet another gun. I think this is the one with X and it has to like recharge. Yep. Okay. Oh, I thought you guys were fucking people I knew. Like, that just scared the crap out of me. I was like, why are they all just standing there? They're fucking enemies. Yep. Okay, hold on. We need to start dodging, Toluca. You remember what dodging is, right? Probably not. At this rate. I remember, if I remember correctly, I died a few times doing this. And I already have 1 death under my belt, so probably not gonna like end up doing spectacularly, but you know, I think a lot about like how hard it is to make friends as an adult, because like a lot of like a loss of third spaces, which are, we've talked about that before, which is not a home, not a job or school, but like something somewhere completely different where you don't have to like pay to be there, so it can't be like a bar or a restaurant or whatever, and like all of that. Like when you're a kid, it's easier to make friends in general, not saying for everybody all the time, whatever, usual caveats of course, but there is something to be said for like being forced into social situations by people. And for a lot of people, like, you don't have anywhere to be outside of work or home that you don't have to pay like just to hang out there, you know. A third place can be somewhere where you're expected to actually pay for movie tickets or a drink or anything. You can just hang out. And like some of the only places I can think of are like parks or libraries. So it's very hard if you're not involved in like community projects and stuff, and it depends on the community, because the smaller the place you live in, sometimes the less they have as an opportunity. It can be very hard to find community. Well, that was my good shot, and I used it on a boom boom, so. But I think there's, yep, that's why they're showing this to me. Alright, makes sense. Okay, I can't go that way, I have to go around. So it's a lot harder as an adult to make friends. Especially if, like, you don't go out much due to disability or whatever. Or you live in a very, very rural area, whatever it is. So sometimes it can be very difficult, and it goes back to what I was talking about earlier about people in parasocial situations, because like some people, they only have access to like people on Discord, streamers, etc. Like it becomes a very difficult thing because you can feel very much like some of the only people you can talk to are people online, which there's nothing wrong with online friendships or hangouts, because people online can actually be, you know, your actual friends. But you go through streamers and it becomes like a little more, I don't want to say sketchy, but like difficult, because sometimes streamers are not who they appear to be, also brought up by Shy Guy earlier. Or sometimes people in the streamers community aren't safe people, or, you know, sometimes people are like, hey, I just want to hang out. I actually have my own life. And like, some people really just want the social aspect. And that is kind of why I started doing this myself, is the social aspect of being someone who streams. Like, streaming is actually a very social outlet for me, as is evidenced by my like consistent and constant stream of talking. Oh yeah, I gotta hit this fucker from behind, I think. We gotta do a doggy style shelpers. Okay. To damage and break the enemy shield, hit it with right bumper gauntlet punches or the axe frontier boomstick, which is more effective. The enemy's back is vulnerable. Yeah, I usually just circle these fucking things, but what I know, whoops. It's really hard to circle them though. They do a really good job keeping their back protected. Yes, that does hurt. But I have a friend helping me out with the bombs. I think Gravener is actually like working on stuff for me. And I can spank him for a while, but then he gets a shield back, which, don't ask me how the fuck that happens. I guess he grows one out of his rectum. Oh wait, is his shield gone already? Was that? Okay, I might have spoken. Oh god, I'm gonna die. I might have spoken to a Gravenor already. There we go. Oh shit. Oh god, now he brings friends to the party. No. Dear God. Okay. No. We're not bringing friends. We're not. If I'm not allowed friends, neither are you. Oh God. I'm dead. I'm dead. I pulled myself toward the bastard. Oh shit. I got caught in the... Dang it. Yeah. Some of these are really cool. Some of them are... not the best. Oh, why am I pulling him toward me? Why? Why, God? Okay. Oh, wait. Wait, he smashes himself into the damn wall? And, like, I thought he got rid of his own shell. I was like, yes. Apparently fucking not. Okay. Okay, we're not doing so well. At least I got my healing back. Let's keep going. I should probably use the fucking TNT, huh? Okay, yes. Okay, go. Stick and move. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Let's just keep going. That's right. Can I actually use this against him? Probably, but... Okay, it's not as effective as I was hoping it would be. Let me just run around and... Okay, can I shoot him with my boomstick? Yes, but that was too far away, I think. Okay. There we go. No. He almost caught my asshole again. Wait a minute. Dang it. I was really trying to hit him with the TNT. Okay, hold on. Game, don't always assist me like that. I have it on assistance, so it's like, you don't want to hit the barrel. Fuck yes I do, game, okay? Fuck yes I do. It's keeping me alive, game. Oh shit. And no, he's got friends. He's got friends in low place. Oh, god damn it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Everyone's a critic. Alright. We're gonna just keep moving. Yep, okay. I don't want to pull you. I wanted to pull your buddies. Like... Oh, Zapper Dash. No. Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna Zapper Dash this fucking thing. Unless you want like one of his fucking friends. Okay, no. I'm just gonna hit it from behind. Wait. Oh no. If I die right here, I'm just... Oh man. Okay, I can heal up. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Why are they telling me? Are they telling me to go to him and like beat his shield up? Because I gotta tell you, all that's doing is like hurting me. Oh wait! I think we got him. I think we got him. I'm of course dancing around him instead of actually coup de grace him, but oh dear God. Okay, level 4. Yes. We did good. We did very good. Did I actually die? I don't remember. Say no so I feel more badass, okay? Oof. Okay. Am I allowed to save or is it just auto save? I don't really feel comfortable relying on auto save a lot. Oh, thank you. I'm so good. I'm so good, Shelpers. Fear me. Fear me on easy. Taking L's. Oh, man. What the heck? I just stole money from a dead man. He's not making it across the river Styx now, Jesse. How do you feel about that? Okay, let's go. I think this is where I'm supposed to go. Oh, more pain and agony. Cool. Guess we gotta hold them off till dawn, so that's like a minute and a half. Until dawn is a whole other horror thing. Ooh, gory. Never ending gory. 1 and 2. The person with the dynamite, Grave Nor, looking at you, is not helping as much as he could be. Yep. There we go. Shoot to kill. I still have to wait till fucking dawn hits, no matter what. Oh, don't be some melodramatic. Bureaucrats. They're not the best suited for war. Yes. No. Yes. No. Sometimes second to second, I don't know if I'm making it out of here alive. Why did I do that? Why did I just fucking freeze him in place and then shoot him? I could have done that without freezing him in place. There we go.
Running real low,
running real low. Here we go. Oh my god. I severely thought... Oh yeah, this is like the final, like his like Zapparoo or whatever. It's like never ending zappies. There we go.
Good thing we still got a big shiny ace up our sleeve.
Dad's spiked dildo.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't think he's breathing. Calico, it's around the corner. There's a doctor there.
Yep, there is. And actually, it's a base of operations for people like Jesse. Seems like, anyway. I love how the doctor just has blood all over her and is just chilling out.
Doc, we need help.
Lewis, Protocol Epsilon.
I'd like a bar like this. Where like the shit ton of like hidden nooks and crannies exists. I would be one of those people that would have a house with a bookcase where you pull out the book in a certain order and you actually get like a secret room. Which would of course be another more hidden library. Full of yet more books. I would use books to hide books. It would be like a bookception. Says the little wretch covered in blood. Savages.
Hey. It's fine. He's the cell's engineer.
Virgil.
Yeah, book it to the book room exactly.
Sir, your gauntlet is a thing of beauty.
There was a cozy game on the Cozy Game Showcase, and it was about like a little bookstore that you would like go from place to place, like a book van or something. And it was called like Little Bookshop or something. I forget. I actually wanted to play that pretty bad. Like, I think that would be just such a cool little life, bringing books to people. If I were a multi-millionaire, I would have a bookstore. I don't care if it wouldn't actually make money.
My last buck will heal more from this Felicity tick pretty soon. I'm gonna check if Amelia needs some backup with Harold. Who do I have to bend over this bar and indiscreetly fuck to get some coffee around here? What a day. See you in the briefing room.
Okay, but I'm gonna be saving for tonight because that's all the time we have. I hope it will set me here. I hope, because I don't remember if there's a manual save. So we're gonna just cross our fingers and say that I will see you on Thursday. Yes, you too. Everybody stay safe and hydrated. Get some sleep. Do whatever you need to do to take care of yourselves, okay? And I will see everybody soon, all right? Bye!